fine. Okay, sorry. This is our Monday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Wish I had a margarita. Coffee chat. So I just was starting to talk about the daily IPAs that our leaders have all kind of gathered together to help with in the Beyond Beauty Collective. So if you're not sure what that is, I know there's a lot of Facebook, a lot of things always in your face. Basically, we have a theme for every day of the week, and there will be something for you to do with that theme on your social media or in person or whatever you choose to help your business, to help you stay actionable in your business. I'm not getting notifications. Yeah, that's a really good point to change your notifications to see all. Nicole, Nicole says it was nice there was one with an actual post that could be used on our social versus just educational. Yes. I think that's part of the learning curve. I know that like Amber, Andrea, and I have done these type of things before, so we kind of knew that we had that in our mind, but when we talked about it as a collective, I don't know that we were clear about that. So yeah, I think going forward we'll make it a little more like here is some words you can use type thing.
Yep. Yep. And always feel free to make those words your own. Like I was very passionate about Motivational Monday today. I actually took everything. I mean, I had the help of Chat GPT, but I took everything and posted it on my social media today. But if it isn't your jam, totally make it your own or use the idea and, expand upon it. It's really just an idea to get you started, really.
Yep. Yep. And to keep you consistent.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
Yep.
I just posted this morning. Let me show you guys just a little quick graphic. Here, I'll go to the Beyond Beauty Collective to use as a tracker. What's happening? Here it is. Can you guys see the page? Hold on. Let me get my chat box out of here. Okay, so it's just a habit tracker. So every day when you actually do the challenge that's on the page, just give yourself a check mark, a smiley. I'll probably do a heart, whatever you want to do inside the box. And then keep track of your booms, however many you have. Give yourself tally. Those are sales, and blasts are for enrollments. So put a tally every time you get one of those. Basically, the point of a tracker is just to stay consistent and build the habit. It takes time to build a habit. When you have a tracker or something like the Boom chat, it makes you more aware in your brain that something is going on that you need to be actionable to do, and you stay accountable to yourself. So that, hold on, let me admit people. That is just a little tracker for you. If you're not sure what the Boom and Blast is, it's a really fun little chat that we have going on the side. Every time you get a sale, you just say boom. And every time you get an enrollment, you say blast. And we're just basically celebrating together all of the new sales and enrollments that we get.
Yes, and with those booms and blasts, people are telling us what they did to get those sales, so it's giving great ideas as well. So it's super helpful.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. We're working on the boards. We feel like we're like pulled in 1 million directions. We're doing the best we can do. But I think that also people have kind of clicked and maybe like deleted things. I didn't realize there was like an admin only that can delete things, and things keep getting deleted from boards. So we're working on that. But yeah, let us know. It is there. I just looked this morning. It's in the template. If you look on boards, is in the before and after file. Unless it got deleted. I just looked this morning for Tiffany, and it won't be a picture of the template. It'll be the link. Let me check. Yeah.
One with both.
The one with where the before and after is two
Both.
different fonts, I think. Like one is like a block and the other one, I think after is like a cursive font. I think it's there.
Okay. This is the only one that I have, but before and after, maybe you can't see it on here. It just says before and after with the BB logo, days and products used. I'll look at the other one. Let me see if this is the same one. Yeah, this is the same one. I think this one just has actual pictures on it, and the one that I have just has a blank space for the picture, but it's the same template. But I'll put this one on there too. More is always better. I'll have to open this. on my computer. Okay. All right. What else though? What questions do you guys have about either the challenge or the IPAs or anything that's going on? Questions or something good that happened? Usually our coffee chats are open forum. We don't plan like a formal training. It's just a kind of time for us to get together and collaborate, ask questions, share. Two picks, one,
I have
two.
a question. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi. Um, just a little bit different. I was watching, I think it was yesterday, your live about sending customer like loyalty thank you packages. I loved that idea.
Mhm.
Um, what type of envelope are you putting them in, and approximately like how much does it cost per shipment?
Let me show you. So, and for anybody who didn't see the live, I'll just quickly show it. I have a little thank you. I just printed it on my Dymo because I wanted to spend as little money as possible right now because I always am in the belief that you should make yourself profitable before spending a ton of money. So I just printed this on my Dymo. It's a little thank you. And then inside is a spa headband. This was $17.99 for 12, I believe. I posted this in the link of my live too. And they're really nice ones. Like they stretch far, they're soft. And then I have a card inside that has the Glow Trio instructions. So I typed it up myself. Step 1, cleansing foam. Step 2, serum. Optional. Step 3, customized cream. And then I just put a little bit of confetti in there. And then I put these in a 6x9 poly mailer. And then I believe the approximate, I use stamps.com, so the shipping is a little cheaper, but I think it was like $4.
Okay.
Um,
Really
and
cute, Jen. Really, really cute.
if
Thanks.
you don't want to use stamps, Pirate Ship is free as well.
Yeah, I use Pirate Ship.
That's
I
a good one.
yes. And then you had said, Jen, that you would be so gracious to share the templates.
Yes, they're in the comments of that live.
Are both of them? Okay, awesome.
Uh-huh. Yep. The template that I put in is the template, and it has the first image you'll see is the Abby thank you. Then if you scroll down, the next page is the Glow Trio instructions, and then I also did a third one, which is just the DIY instructions.
Okay,
Because I want to kind of personalize what I put in the customer's package based on what they get. And I might even furthermore do different cards later, like if they got an eye serum. I just wanted to get something out to my first initial customers. I'm also thinking about doing actually after the live, I was like, you know what I want to do? I want to do a video for my customers like, hi, thank you so much for your Glow Trio order. I want to go ahead and show you how to use these products when you get them and have a quick video of me going through. Here's the cleanser, get your face wet, like each step and actually show them. I think that would be like amazing customer service. So I'm
I
planning
love
that.
that. I love that. It makes like it personalizes it.
Mhm.
Like it makes it so custom. And I actually had a customer order and messaged me this morning, and it was a guy, and he was like, there's no directions in here. So
Yeah.
thinking about it from the customer's perspective, like they get all these products just like we did, and they're like, now what next? So that card is really, really important.
Yeah, and think about like a video for a customer. They're going to be so much less confused when they see you physically, especially the DIY. I've even had, ambassadors. They're like, I got all this stuff. Please tell me what to do. I
Mhm.
know I've heard it in the lives a bunch, but I want to make sure I do it right. And I know I felt that way when I got my first box. So I just think a cute little video, and you can use the same video over and over again. If it's the Glow Trio or whatever it is that you're doing, I just think that would be an
The
extra step.
It's a really sweet step to create that personalization, that customer loyalty. But if you have customers now and you're in a hurry and they need stuff now, you can go in Abby in Action. And last week we all went over every one of the products. You can also tag them in Abby in Action. So there are some resources there
That's
to
great.
help as well. Like I did a cute little video with the DIY with a little voiceover, and I try to make it quick and simple but understandable.
I
So
love that.
that's a resource too.
And just get your customers in there. When a customer orders or when you have somebody that's considering ordering, just say, hey, is it okay if I add you to our customer group where you can scroll and kind of see other people's results with using these products and some education about it? I haven't had one person say no, they didn't want to be added to it yet. Because it's not a group where they're buying. It's not a sales group. It's really a support for them.
Got it. Hello.
And then Jen, another question. I forget what live or video it was,
Yeah.
but your light had
Mhm.
actually turned off and you said you loved it. Where, yeah, I like that size.
I love this. I got it on TikTok. I actually need to charge it. I think the batteries are dead. Let me see. Yep. I'm obsessed with this because it will sit on my countertop and I don't have to have a stand and it goes behind my laptop. I got it on TikTok. I'll post the link to it in that same live.
Okay, do you think it's because you have it in hand that that would fit for like an iPad? I'm thinking of doing that for an event coming up.
You probably wouldn't be able to like actually because there's a little holder that goes right here for your phone. You probably wouldn't be able to like put the iPad in the holder, but you could definitely stand it behind the iPad.
Okay.
I
Okay.
actually like it better that way. Something about the little piece for my phone wasn't, it was making it not how I wanted it. So I literally just put this on my bathroom counter and prop my phone against it. I don't even put my phone in between the little prong thingy. So yeah.
Okay.
And I can check Amazon to see if they have the same one. I just bought it on TikTok because Lori was like, here's where I got it. And so I did.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. But I do love it. You can change the lighting too from like yellow to white light. But I'll look for that.
Okay. Thanks.
No problem. What else? Ooh, you won't want to buy it on Amazon. $80. I paid 20, I think.
I like 20 more.
Yeah. I'll look at how much I actually paid.
Hey
Um,
Jen, it's Julie. I have a question.
yeah,
How are you?
good. How are you?
Good, thanks. Hey, do we have any updates of when everything is going to be switched over to English on the bottles, if the customers are getting their description sheets, etc.?
I don't know about the description sheets. I don't know if the bottles, we wanted to keep some things French because it's a French company. So I think like the bottles, that's kind of part of like the whole French like I don't know, appeal. But there definitely needs to be a card in English so they know what the bottles are. So let me put that on my list for today because again, we have a meeting in 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I keep getting the feedback. Yeah, I got my stuff. Woohoo. It's on French, and since I don't speak French, that's not gonna work. I
Yes,
mean, I'm educating them
for
obviously, but like
sure.
what we want coming from the company needs to be in the language we speak.
Yes, for sure. Oh, Holly, has she that is a good point. I think some of the bottles weren't working last week, somebody said, but I know most
Right.
all of mine in my bathroom do, but I don't use every single item that we have. So yeah, try the QR code. But yeah, I'm putting that on my list anyway because we definitely need instruction cards in English. Oh,
Yeah, it's just yeah, it's professional to get those cards for one.
yes,
You know what I mean? Like they
yes.
need to be in the packages, which
Yeah.
I know they're working on it. I just wondered if we had a date of when that's going to be happening.
Nope.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna be real honest. Nope.
No, hey, that's fine. That's fine. I don't, I think all of us, speaking for all of us, we don't expect you guys to have the answer. It's
Mhm.
just, there's so many updates going on every day. If somebody doesn't ask, you can't remember everything,
Yeah,
so,
100%. Yeah. Yep, I
so
like
don't feel
that.
bad about not knowing the answer. I mean,
Absolutely. Suzanne, great question. So for do you mean for like TikTok or like the video I was talking about for when I'm doing like face wash and all that to do the voiceover? Um, Basically, I just use Instagram or TikTok, and there's a little button at the bottom that says voiceover. And once you upload your video, if you click the voiceover button, you just kind of start talking through, and you can even pause it, stop, wait for a next part, keep talking again. But that is a really good idea for training because even if people aren't on TikTok or Instagram, I think it's way easier. Their video editing is way easier than Facebook. So I sometimes just make them there, don't post them, but I save it to my phone.
Yep. Yep. I feel like TikTok is so much easier than Facebook for that. And I
Yes.
feel like the voiceover is pretty
Yeah.
self-explanatory.
Yeah,
It's
for
pretty
sure.
easy.
hmm What else? These are great questions. I love it. Not
And
yet. That's on our
word
list.
on conference. That's what we're all waiting for.
Yes, we have a list today of questions, our big questions that we want answered. So yeah, we are going to be asking about that again and again and again. I can't wait. Ooh, Nina's got a link. Oh, you can drop a link in the chat now on Zoom?
Oh, Nina, that's cool looking.
Hey, what was the question? I'm sorry, I'm driving and it's real tight roads, so I can't read
Do
the
not read the
chat since.
chat.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know what the question was. It just asked and you responded to. What was it about conference?
Yes, just any more
Okay,
word on conference. Yep.
okay, sorry.
No, that's okay. And Nina just posted a link to a suction cup phone mount for her mirror, like in the bathroom for videos, and she loves it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
You're going to get my nasty hair did so I can take some pictures and videos.
Yes, girl. A great question. Is it better to reorder in the back office or storefront? So th this is a question that a lot of people have asked lately.
Yep.
So listen up. We in the very near future, you guys will always reorder in your back office under replenishment order because you'll get 25% off up front. That is not ready yet. We've got to make sure our whole interface with linking orders and all of the commissions reports and everything, it's really complex. We got to make sure that's all like perfect before we add that element in. So right now we're just ordering as a customer from our storefront and you'll still get 25% or even more actually back depending on what bonus tier you fall in. But you'll still get that back in your commission. Also, commission update, commissions for March, if you had commissions for March, those are actually coming at the beginning of this week. And then I think they said next week for April. So things are going to be starting to move really a lot faster. If you haven't noticed, um, I believe this is everybody, right? We're not just piloting the live at the top where it lists the sales and stuff for
Yeah,
May.
that's everybody. You guys should see that in real time, right? In real time.
I think so. So at the top right of your app, your sales and your team sales and things will be there. So like it says sales, it's an actual just dollar number. And then it says PPV, remember personal PV. PV is the point value. So that number might look really low to you. That's the point value, and that's just because we're a global company. That's how they keep everybody on the same playing field. And then group PV, and then what your percentage commission level is. Those are all in real time at the top right of your app.
And we're working on a little cheat sheet for all the others.
Yeah.
Like you click the top, like then a whole thing pops up with all the like abbreviations. We need a cheat sheet for that because it's a lot.
I need a cheat sheet for
I
that.
need a
I
cheat sheet.
definitely need a cheat sheet for that.
Yes. Yes, for sure. So funny. But you guys are doing a great job.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Maybe I've missed it somewhere in communications, but when I'm giving my customers my personal website link, it is still asking for them to enter my ambassador code. Is there a reason for that, or is it just not like linked yet, or am I missing something?
Is it on social media that when you're giving it to them?
Like
Through like
Messenger.
Messenger.
Messenger, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just mine I have forwarded, so it doesn't do that anymore. I did a domain for mine on
Okay.
GoDaddy. Yeah, so it doesn't do that anymore. I think there's something about social media. It's a security safeguard that the company had in place where on socials, I don't know. I'm not a techie person, so that explanation went way over my head, but they put the code on there to make sure that if your link somehow in the process of posting it and clicking it unlinked from you, they wouldn't be able to order because they want all orders to link to an ambassador. So they would have to put in your code as a security feature to make sure it linked to you. But I know it's super annoying.
Facebook and Instagram were unlinking them,
Yes.
and it
Oh,
was
that's
causing
right.
issues. Yes. And so what I do, like what I post to my stories through Instagram and the thing, I just put my link there and then I put type code, and I just put my number there. So that way I just put it right in the directions for them. But it's a good idea. I didn't even think about the domain link. So I
Yeah,
just given them the code regardless. So they have
I
it.
did the domain link and mine's still from time to
Really?
time at yes, 100%. I just had
Wow.
somebody this weekend. Yep. Not
That's
most of
crazy.
the time, but
Oh,
definitely sometimes for sure.
that's weird. Facebook is not liking us to give out links, apparently. Ooh.
I'll go down a whole
Actually,
rampage
something
this
happened
weekend.
on Facebook this weekend, and a lot of my links got removed. Did you guys
Yes.
have that
Yes.
issue?
Yes.
Like, I was getting notification after Facebook was going crazy.
Yep.
Cybersecurity.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
It was everybody.
That was something to do with Yumi Who. So they like
Mhm.
changed something to like party mod or something, and then it made it so it like Facebook detects it as something different now. So I don't know if we'll ever be able to post a Yumi Who link on Facebook again.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
mine
good.
was saying like cybersecurity threat or
Mine
something,
was
and
too,
I'm like,
Amber. I
did
was like,
that
what
girl
the
do
heck?
something?
My posts came back on Sunday, most of
Your
them.
what did?
My posts that got removed
Oh.
back.
Oh, really?
So they must have. I'm thinking Facebook figured out that their algorithm got all screwy, and based on all of the reviews that people asked for, so then a lot of them came back, not all.
Wow.
Yeah, mine was on like on Color Street posts too. So I was like, did somebody like do something with that name?
Wow. Another question, someone asked about the domain forwarding. So if you're not familiar with that, I think I paid for 2 years, $22. And I went to GoDaddy and I bought my own brand name is Beyond Beauty with Jen. So I bought beyondbeautywithjen.com. And then once you do that, there's a place that'll have a forwarding, and you just paste in your Abby website link there. And that way on my business cards and everything, it's super easy. It says beyondbeautywithjen.com instead of all that. And it'll always be the same. So
There's YouTube videos you
yeah.
guys can watch for the GoDaddy. It's very easy.
Yeah, because they always change how you do it. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's not how I did
I
it
know I have
last
to
time.
fumble around like, wait, where is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
but there are YouTube videos you guys can watch or Google or whatever. Tons of videos.
Yep. Not necessary, but I recommend it. Just
Me too.
Mhm.
It was so much cleaner, more professional.
Yep.
Just
What else? You guys have great questions today. Well, we have another meeting, so let's take our photo, our Monday photo. And Amber had a challenge though for this week. So let's take our photo, and Amber, tell us about that challenge. I love it.
Okay. So my challenge for everybody this week is to focus on the $119 bundle, but break it down and every day pick one product from it. So like today, you're going to focus on the face wash, why it's awesome, tell everybody about it, get them excited. Tomorrow, focus on the in-lab, or the next day, maybe do it for 2 days. Why that's exciting. Then the serums. And then on the final day of the week, focus on the whole bundle and really try to sell the bundle.
I love that.
You can do it in your stories, in your reels.
Yeah.
But
Because
every
what
day,
I was finding was happening, I was trying to sell everything, and somebody just wanted an eye cream. Somebody just wanted a face wash, and they didn't
yes.
want that whole bundle. So I was like, you know what? I need to break this down.
Amber, that's a really good point. I had the same experience that you just said. And honestly, I literally didn't think the next step through. Like you just said, like, we'll just break it down. Because I was like, hey, would you be interested or whatever? She's like, I would like to try the eye cream. And it still hadn't dawned on me until this moment where you're like, well, break it down because people don't necessarily have the money or want all the products or whatever. So thank you for saying that.
they
And
just wanted
also
dip their toes.
trying the eye cream this month, 2 weeks later, trying the cleanser, then maybe trying the in lab,
Yes.
Baby steps.
Yeah, because my customers that have purchased, all of them have already said, we want to try this next, or we're definitely reordering. Every single person.
Amazing.
Yeah. Including myself.
Yes. Yes. So think about it. If you have one order, that's great. They're likely going to be one order for you every month to start your sales. And then
And they gonna be telling their friends, don't forget, girls,
yes.
ask them, hey, I know you're loving this. If you have any girlfriends, your mom, your sister, your cousin, can you please let them know? I ask every time. No shame.
Yes, I forgot, Julie. Thank you. That's the thing I forgot to tell you guys if you didn't watch the live. The other thing I put in the package is a little card about what custom skincare is with my scan code. And I write a little post-it note and I say, I greatly appreciate referrals. Please give this to a friend or family member that you think would love Abby too.
Yep. You have to ask. They don't
Yes.
even think of it. Doesn't even dawn on them.
Yep. And it's not pushy to ask. It's really
Mm-mm.
not.
They love to
If
help
they've
you.
taken the step to make a personal purchase from you, they like you.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Jen, where did you get all of your cards like printed? Like at a Staples or wherever?
I print
It's
everything. Gotprint.com. I don't think it's
got-
available in Canada. It's the cheapest. I've done coupon codes for Vistaprint. Gotprint.com.
And
Okay.
that's ChatGPT for a discount code.
Oh.
And I personally, I have not done any research, but I needed shit quick. So I made a picture in Bazart or Canva or whatever you guys use and printed them at Walgreens for like 9 cents
Oh, that's smart.
a picture.
Like
So
as a
Good
actual
idea.
picture.
4x6 picture. It has like a
Good
verbiage
idea.
on it, picture of me, boom, done.
That's so smart.
That's
And
right,
I
Julie.
went
I
to the
remember you showing that. It's super cute too.
Yeah, I went to the store literally 30 seconds from my house, there and back in under 5 and in the
Oh my
package.
gosh, you could print those instructions and the thank you card like a photo and stick
Yep.
that in. That's cheaper than printing it. Oh my gosh, smart. There's your
Yes,
tip for the day, friends.
there's always coupon codes for Walgreens,
There is,
CVS, Walmart, whoever, it
yep.
doesn't matter. Somebody.
Sometimes Walgreens has it for like a penny if you buy 100. Well, 100,
Mhm.
of course, that'd be great for us.
Yes.
Girls, we gotta roll
Yep,
to the next
we
Yep.
do.
Yep.
All right, have the best week, everybody.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Bye.
everyone.